Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. In the last episode, we unlocked the dungeon of Cutter's Cry, and we ran through the dungeon primarily to get a pile of EXP to get our character level 44 so that we can proceed with the main story. So we got through Cutter's Cry, we fought the Chimera, we defeated it, and now we are 44 and ready to continue on with the main story, which is most likely going to bring us into battle with Garuda. So, without much further ado, let's go ahead and talk to Cid and see what we need to do next. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive. Ayami, I want to thank you for reuniting with my ship for... Oh, I think we already read all of this, right? Yes. I already read all of this. Right. It was like, wait a minute, I remember... This all sounds really familiar. Okay, so Lady of the Vortex. With Cid's modifications now installed, the Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to the Howling Eye. What do we get? We get a reinforced Mithril Elmo, which is not as good as we have. So we'll be taking elegant gold pieces. Alright, let's do it.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all. But he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Alright, so here we are. The Howling Eye. We now. Sid has recovered his memory. Very nice. Alright, so let's talk to Alpha Note. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Ayame, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Alright, so now we can access the Howling Eye. Alright, so again, this is another multiplayer instance, so we're going to have to queue up. And then we're going to go in there and fight Garuda, and hopefully win. So, Duty Finder. And this is going to be a trial for the Howling Eye. The aid of the Enterprise and his legendary captain, Sid Garland, you have broken through the swirling winds that shield the Howling Eye. And the challenges you have surmounted pale in comparison to the one that awaits you beyond the gates. As at long last, the end is nigh, but Garuda's on your own yet. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and join up. And wait for this to pop. So, as usual, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, duty is ready. Commence. Alright, I'll have to see if I remember how to do this. It's been a while since I've fought Garuda. There she is. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Kobolds? Amalja. Amalja and kobold prisoners. Why would the Exile bring them here? Laughing hysterically. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? It will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood, and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay the unfeathered ones we shall, as an offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the Ixal to us, Ayame. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Ayame. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Alright. Here we go. I want to bring her over here. I gotta watch her cast bar because she does a move called Slipstream, which isn't telegraphed on the field. teleporting. You get line of sight behind the pillars, or you die. I think she does the move slipstream. Our buffs. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Behind her. Alright, so now she should appear in the center. I'm gonna drag her over here, get her away from those pillars. Too many of the pillars get destroyed when she does her ultimate attack, everybody dies. Alright, so this should be her ultimates. No one really needs to be behind the pillars, but alright, come over here, Garuda. Alright, so now we're in the second phase. So she's going to reduce the size of the arena. Not even sure how many of her mechanics we're actually going to see. Alright, she's teleporting. Alright, get behind her. And she appears in the center. If she appears toward the edge of the arena, you need to get as far away from her as possible. Oh, there she goes. No, 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 no! What? How in the hells? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? My power is limitless, my children legion. They have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. And no harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment, the desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. Then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, Landwalker, you who dared raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. I think not. No, no! I claimed you. You should be mine. What? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Alright, there we go. Garuda is defeated. Now, if I remember correctly, there is yet another fairly long cutscene as we exit the arena. Alright, so let's go ahead and exit and watch.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
We've done it!
Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda, of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno, Almighty Ifrit, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! Ah, it hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to. No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire! It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
"12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?"
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. we shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Alright, so here we are. Back in Ul'dah, it would seem. So yes, the Empire has the ultimate weapon of the ancient Allag Empire. And it has consumed the energy of 3 primals. So, not good. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Alphino and complete the quest, and then we'll find out what we need to do next. So, well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Ayame. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as that weapon exists. Truly, a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Alright, we're taking that gold piece. Alright, so next step. Alright, Alphino is ready to return to the Waking Sands. It is past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. Now we have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Alright, well, we are going to work on that next episode because we're a bit long here. So, we will continue our progress when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.